Morning gang, this is Mike G from Mr. GTV and MrMikeGarner.com, and I'm heading to Manchester for something very important which I'll explain in a minute. But how are you guys doing? This is my point of view, literally looking out of the front windscreen of my car as I drive. This is how I see the world, and I encourage your comments in the comments box below. So there's so much going on at the moment, isn't there? So many truths coming out. Being very careful what I say, but if you look at the Jeremy Vine interview with a friend of his, not trusting Jeremy Vine at all really, because he was promoting 2 years ago the agenda. Now he's revealing the scam. Do your research. Check out what I'm talking about. Don't take my word for it. This is my point of view. And at the moment, Mr. GTV is about empowering, educating, inspiring, entertaining, if you like. But there's more need for occult knowledge. Occult not being scary, demonic or wrong. It's occult etymology, hidden knowledge, occult knowledge that's gone underground, suppressed in my opinion, by design, to take people's personal power away. I'm into personal development, life coaching, mental mastery, self-control, and also spiritual development. It's very, very important that we experience our lives physically and metaphysically, beyond the physical, which encompasses our emotional life. You can't get a surgeon to remove your emotions, and they're not in your heart, but they resonate from the heart chakra, and you can't ever get a surgeon or anybody to find your mind. People might point to the brain, but it's not in the brain. In fact, my belief, the way I see it, is that our body is in the mind, not the mind in the body, that the mind is greater than the sum of everything we call you and me, and everything that you and me see, that we create with our minds, that we go within, we visualize, and then we bring this existence into being. That's a massive statement. So the mind training and the spiritual training that I'm sharing in the group for free, Mr. GTV, if you haven't realised that already, Mr. GTV on Facebook and also on YouTube. But the Facebook page is where you can interact. It's hard to interact on YouTube. But I do want you to subscribe to YouTube, because we can get more freebies from them and create more lives and a whole load of stuff. And I want you to share this stuff. Share because you care, because we need to create this community, this unity of people who understand physics and metaphysics, the physical and the metaphysical, the beyond the physical. So what's going on in the world at the moment, in what we see as the physical, is a projection of mindset. And in a world of duality, you'll always add good and bad. I don't judge it as good and bad, it's just stuff for me to witness. I encourage you all to step back and witness it as a pantomime, as a show. We've got wars going on at the moment, and it's not by mistake that the politicians call it the theatre of war. It's all theatre. It's a pantomime. And although we get very hung up and people get offended when I talk about life and death, that there is no life and death, that's a pantomime, that's a theatre, that's an illusion. That you can't destroy energy. We're pure energy, we are metaphysical, we're beyond the physical that dies. And yet, the governments, world governments, institutes, education, financial institutes, religious institutes, world institutes, are all perpetuating the lie that we die. You see, if we don't die, and this physical body is just an avatar of our own creation, when you realise that, you realise how powerful you are, how unlimited you are, and how eternal you are. And all religious books tell you that. All religious books tell you that. But man and woman, mankind, has spun the truth. Spin doctors from centuries, thousands of years ago, have manipulated what certain avatars that were sent to us in the Matrix to tell us that we're magnificent, that we're powerful, that what we visualize, we realize, that when we gather with like-minded light workers, starseeds, when we realize who we really are, that we also can create the miracles that these walking messiahs created. The Jesuses, the Abrahams, the Buddhas, the Krishnas, the Allahs, all these messiahs, all these prophets, all these philosophers, all these teachers who were connected to higher dimensions, giving us higher truths and higher wisdoms. You see, they were massively influential on consciousness represented in people. They were empowering the masses, empowering consciousness. And of course, in a world of duality, there's people who didn't want them to do that. So they distorted the truth, manipulated the stories, and told you that you had to have a priest or a vicar or a rabbi or some sort of guru, shaman, witch doctor to help you find your power, to connect you to the divine. No, no, no. You don't need anybody. You are the divine. You came from the divine. So you have the divine within you. And the Bible says that you'll find the kingdom of heaven within. Look within. Look with one eye. And that one eye is your mind's eye. Use your mind. So all the mental training on Mr. GTV and every other platform where I'm presenting this content, YouTube, Vimeo, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, trying to get the truth out, trying to recruit people and share for free that we can be free, that the only prison that we exist in is one of our own creation, and the powers that be in government trying to govern your mentality. That's the etymology, which means the origins of the word in Latin, govern your mentality. They control your mind, they control your reality. Don't allow anybody to control your mind, not even me. Listen to me, do your own research, look at the evidence that I'm presenting in some of the demonstrations that I'm getting volunteers and also some of my clients and students to enjoy, where by the click of my fingers and the word sleep, I'm actually waking people up into another dimensional reality where what they say, they see. By what they visualize, they manifest. And that's your God power, that's your God-given right to have a wonderful existence, understanding that you are a spiritual being, you are metaphysical, in a physical avatar, in a biological spacesuit, if you like, but you're not the spacesuit. If you identify to the spacesuit, if you identify and get locked in the prison of the body, which fear will do, which stress will do, anxiety, stress, fear, loneliness, sadness. Takes your power away, which is why that's being projected to us by the dark side of the duality. Get away from that. Switch that off. Step into your power. Look for bright, light, shiny people, earth angels. And the Bible tells you, because there is truths in the Bible, that you'll recognize the people that you should be listening to, vibrating amongst, by their fruits. That means the gurus that you choose, the teachers that you choose to listen to and be guided by and influenced by, these influencers, whether it's in life, social media, in work, wherever you meet them, look at their lives. Are they living a lie? Are they saying you can be successful if you do this, do that? You can be happy if you do this, do that. You can be healthy if you do this, do that. Or buy this, buy that. Don't do this, don't do that. Don't buy that. Look at those people. How successful are they? I'm not talking about photoshopped bullshit. I'm not talking about what people say. I'm talking about what they actually are. I'm talking about the reality. Are they loved? Are they respected? Are they nice people? Are they in good relationships? What are people saying about these people and these products? A lot of these products and processes are experimental. The latest thing trending. Do this for peace, do this for health, do this to lose weight, this will make you happy, buy this, do this, invest in this. Mr. GTV is free. Follow me. Check me out. Subscribe and like. Look at the story of my journey. The evidence of goal setting and then goal getting, of health generation. That's the evidence. I'm a guru, not a guru. Who are you going to follow? Be your own guru. Get people to follow you. Nothing special about me. Don't follow me. Don't say as I say. Say as I do. I'm a guru. I can do it. I'm sharing what I can do from experience. Make sure whoever you follow can do it too. Certainly don't follow the news. Jeremy Vine, expose now, pointing out the lies, the deceptions, the cover-ups, the corruption. And we've hardly lifted the lid on the Pandora's box. This is the occult knowledge, the hidden truths. That's what we're exposing, and I've got some really good core members within Mr. GTV on Facebook that are posting hidden history, in architecture, in symbolism, in archetypes, in religions. All religions are based foundationally in truth. I respect and love them all. The one question that you've got to ask yourself is, how is it working for you? How do you feel? It's not what you know, it's how you feel. You shouldn't be in a religion that's got you on your knees. You shouldn't be supporting politicians who have got you on your knees, hoping that you can survive winter with food and heat. There's more resources in this wonderful playground, this Garden of Eden, for everybody, but it's not fairly distributed. We're being told a lie. And there's elites now on the dark side, in my opinion, that are perpetuating the lie, and they've got plans to make it even darker. This is why we need to not get involved in the detail. We don't need to discuss the semantics of changes in the weather, I'll use those words, or what currency is the best currency to use financially, crypto or cash, or whether or not this country's invading that country, and what the truth is, and this religion's better than that religion, and all the race and colour issues and gender issues, and it even comes down to sport and football teams. And the elites are using every method known to man as a psychological operation to create division. Don't be divided, don't be small-minded, see the bigger picture. They've done this for centuries. They're very happy for us to fight amongst ourselves while they get on with their agenda. It's smoke and mirrors, guys. All the stuff that's on in the news at the moment, all the stuff that was in the news, lockdown, all these stars behaving, celebrities behaving badly, and the court cases that are televised, and what's going on at the moment in sport with Gary Lineker, and then the Will Smith stuff, and the Madonna stuff, and the Prince Andrew stuff. It's gone on for centuries. They just throw tidbits at you, sound bites, to amuse the masses. These are millionaires playing games, and they're probably being funded to become fall guys for the latest distraction, the UFO stuff. And they just throw things out there to tempt you to get distracted. And actually, even the people who are researching the distractions are being distracted. Don't focus on what you don't want. You don't have to investigate it. It's what you don't want. You'll never get to the bottom of it. Think about what you want. You want peace of mind. Do any of these debates, discussions, does any of this research give you peace of mind? Probably not. You want health and energy. These distractions put you into fear and anxiety and disgust and anger. And however good you are at staying calm in the fire, it's a battle. You don't even want to be in the fire. You just want health and energy. You want loving relationships. So get away from people who disrespect you, psychic vampires, spiritual vampires, people who rob your energy, take up your headspace, disrespect you. Don't be needy of anybody. Be independent. Step into your own sovereignty. Don't be subservient. Stop being a people pleaser. I've done things for decades for people. Crossed seas and oceans to help people who wouldn't step over a puddle to help me. You learn that the older you get. Well, don't wait to get old, learn it now. You can see who was there for you during lockdown. Probably a surprising few, and those few probably weren't who you thought they'd be. That's your tribe, and you'll know your tribe by the vibe, like I say, by their fruits. Look at the success and the happiness in their lives. Are they moaning and complaining, or are they showing gratitude with a positive attitude? You're alive. You're alive. I'm going today to see the parents of a close friend of mine who passed 2 days ago. Never met them, spoke to them for the last 4 years while supporting my friend who had challenges. And these situations are your best teachers. So if you're the sort of person like me who goes that extra mile, who gives without expecting to take, just be protected and realise that your kindness is a strength, not a weakness. Don't be made wrong. Stay passionate. Stay focused on your mission. So put your comments in the comments box below, guys. I'm asking you to help the channel and me by liking, subscribing and sharing the content. Nothing to do with monetizing. I don't take a penny. Any profits I make go to charities, and you know they do because you've seen me working in them. You've seen me handing over the donations. Thailand charities for homeless, disadvantaged children, British charities, hospices, and just to raise the awareness and education of people who have not woke up yet, really. These workshops that I conduct anywhere, if you invite me to talk to you, your friends, your family, your team, your company, you ask me, I'll say yes, I'll turn up. It's not about money, it's about love, it's about sharing and caring. You guys share and care. Thanks so much for your support. This is my point of view. Look at the world. We're in exciting times. Be part of the shift. It doesn't have to be shit. Be part of the shift. Be powerful. Take care.